Good evening. It is Monday the 15th of November, in the year of our Lord 2021. And I stand atop this bastion, which is an odd name for a castle in Revendreth. A man with a desire in my heart to mount upon things. It would seem that my headphones are not on. It would furthermore seem that I have the audio set wrong for the game on my end. Is that any better? My God. Give me just a second while I fix that. But this morning at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up. And that is not a good thing for me to be doing at 2 o'clock in the morning whenever my alarm to get up to go to work goes off at 4. So I needed to, that's much better. I needed to fill my time with something because I knew if I went back to sleep, I would wind up waking up at a dreadful time. But I got on Warcraft, which is something that I've been doing a little bit lately in the absence of quality in the New World game that I got into. Which, by the way, I'm playing this now. I remember I said I canceled my WoW token whenever Warcraft, whenever New World started to go down in quality, I got the game again. It was inevitable. I knew it would happen at some point. I just didn't know it would I didn't quite know it would happen that fast. But anyways, I got into the Firelands raid, and I got the Flametown Novelist Resort mount. That was the 7th attempt killing that boss. I don't know what the drop rate on this thing is. It's probably just 1 in 100 like most of those are. But I got this guy, and I'm very happy about it. Now I only have one other mount to get from that raid, from Ragnaros, and I'm locked out of that raid for now, so I won't worry about it. But look over here and see what I actually have that's still locked. Not quite everything is locked out still, as far as the raids are concerned. I've got the Onyxia's Lair that I can go to, and I've got the Temple of the Four Winds at Oldham I could go to. Fly. That thing doesn't fly? I thought that note flew and I just walked off the edge, expecting that it would not kill me. How do you even get up there? Yeah, resurrect now. So this mount doesn't fly? I walked off the edge and thought it would just start flapping. But I guess that is not this type of mount. Okay, it's a ground mount. Fine then. I wish to soar. Before I leave, though, I'm going to check the black market auction house. Because I would like to be able to start buying the boxes that come from this auction house. In the hopes that I might be able to get either mounts, which are not common, but just unobtainable items in general are fascinating to me. I did bid on this guy earlier, and it still says that these are long amounts of time for these auctions. But the Mulgore hatchling apparently just comes from different loot boxes, which is annoying. It's annoying to try and get things from loot boxes, and I'm really not a big pet collector. But I do have one unobtainable pet, which is Lil Nefarian, which you get from the 15-year anniversary, and you saw he was just in there going for 20 grand. So that's pretty handy. That I've got that and didn't have to go through that process of trying to get a pet off the black market auction house just so I could have it. That was the first pet I got too, because what was the 15th year anniversary? Wasn't that during BFA? That was the first pet that I got. But there's nothing really for me to do in Revendreth besides just farm rep with the Court of Harvesters, which would be boring as it could be. And I think there is a mount from Castle Nathria. Isn't there a mount from Castle Nathria? Maybe I'm stupid. I sure enough thought there was a mount that dropped from this. Regardless, I wouldn't be able to get anything from Mythic Nathria. But there are old content raids that I could go back and do. So, go back to Oribos, and then go through to Stormwind, and go from there. Hello, Mother. Thank you so much for finding the channel. I didn't know if you'd be able to spell the name. I changed the name recently. It used to be just the word rain with an underscore and then fall. But because having an underscore in your name makes it even more difficult to spell, I just changed the name to what was available. And REYNFALL is absurd. But it was what was there, and it's spelled the closest to rainfall. I have had people pronounce the name Ryan before, which is hilarious. But most people generally pronounce it correctly the first time. So I'm going off to do an old content raid. Probably start with Throne of the Four Winds, because if I go to Oldham, the archaeology sites might be up for me to get Total Veer fragments, and I am pursuing the Ultramarine Karaji battle tank on the sly. I have completed a couple of those in Pandaria. Well, not completed those specific dig sites in Pandaria, but I have completed artifacts there and then turned those in to get the packages. But yeah, there is no dig sites down here, but I can go to the Throne of the Four Winds. And if I don't get anything from that, I don't really want to run Dragon Soul tonight. That is such an annoying raid, and it takes so long. It's like Siege of Agramar long. But, excuse me? What are you and why are you? And I've never seen this boss before. Doomwalker. What was that from? What was that for? Well, I'm very happy that I attacked him as soon as I saw him. Somebody got a mount off of that Illidari Doomhawk. This was never available to players. Why was it here? I got a toy. Summon a trophy signifying your defeat of the Doomwalker. I have no idea what that boss was. Or how he spawns. I'm going to have to look that up. The Doomwalker. My goodness. Well, I got him. And there's the trophy that I received for killing him. But this was never available to players. And it's an axe. It's soulbound. Okay. What's the item level on it? 220? Well, that kicks out my other axe. 13% upgrade. I am so happy I decided to come through with this exact instant, because I caught him right on the cusp of his last little bit of HP. I'm not complaining. What is that noise? He's back! Okay. Is there a... He's not on the map. What in the world and why? This must be something to do with the 17-year anniversary, because today is the 17-year anniversary of Warcraft. Aggro to me, and they get aggro to me. They're a cat. He's not causing me any damage. I say as I immediately take 20% of my health. Okay. This has got to be something to do with the 17-year anniversary, and I'm hoping it's not like a once per day thing. Stop attacking. Oh, he is attacking me. Okay, well I've got to put on my aim now. Come back. I don't know why this is here. This is awesome. And I'm hoping that it's not a you get to kill him once per day or once in the entire anniversary thing. Just give me more loot. Give me more unobtainables. Why am I still stunned? Stand up. Yep, come on. He's still attacking. Okay, he's bobbing back and forth between attacking me and attacking the warlock ghosts and then the hunter pets. He's attacking me full on right now. And just took a bunch of my health. Got him? He didn't drop a loot box. Dang it, that's a once per day thing, isn't it? It doesn't even have him listed in saved instances. I'm sad now. There's a lot of people that died. Look at all those skeletons. Alright, well apparently I can't get anything. Where are you guys getting him to spawn from? Okay, no. I'm not talking to you. So is there any real benefit to doing these quests, or is it just time walking badges? I'm trying to figure out if chat is saying anything about Terror Weave Tunic. He's dropping black market items. The Terror Weave Tunic. Isn't that... That's an old item. I've heard of it. I thought I've heard of that, or I might be hearing of, or I might be thinking of something else. Anyways, since I can no longer get loot drops from it, I'm going to doom walk myself away. But I'm very happy I came over here. One more time, just in case I got unlucky. Maybe he does actually drop some stuff. And I just didn't get it that one time. He is definitely attacking me, and I did not aggro. So that means that there's just a bunch of DPS here. And no tanks besides me. Which is obnoxious. Look at how many other players are here. I see a bunch of hunters. I see a pally right here. A level 50 pally. You should not even be fighting this guy. Like, it's pretty telling that out of a group of there's probably about 150 people here. I'm generating enough aggro to be able to pull him off of all of their pets. And I have not used the taunt button yet. If I don't get anything from this guy, then I'm gonna taunt. I just wanted to test. Just to check and see if maybe I can get another anniversary egg. No, he smacked that Great Earth and Elemental fast. Look at that guy. This is the kind of boss that does enough damage off the rip to just crack the Earth and Elementals immediately. I need to back him away from that wall. I'm not able to hold aggro long enough to position him where people will be able to move it. Anything else? Nope, I get no drops. There are things in Caverns of Time, like pets and toys. Okay. Where all can we find them? It's just a bunch of alcohol. Do they normally have fireworks going off in this cavern? This guy never has anything, yeah. And by the sounds of what's being said in chat, I think it's just people selling things for time lost. Yeah. I think this guy's always here. Selling things for the time warp badges. There's your goods. No, I don't need any of that. Regents and poisons. No, that's just basic stuff. Keepers of time. No, there's nobody in the house here. Memory of the Fall of the Lich King. Memory of Dragon Soul. When was this stuff ever here? Burning Crusade. The Beginning. Battle for Azeroth. Legion. Defeat of Archimonde. Okay. Chrono Crystal Wrath of the Lich King. Oh no, this is just playing cinematics. Okay. That's somewhere you can go to watch cinematics if you don't have YouTube for whatever reason. Is that you, Sarah? No, that's a different one. Has Alagon always been here? What have they changed and what have they not changed? I have not been in this area in a while. Okay, here's where everything's happening. Somebody put down a Blingtron. You can get mounts from this guy. I discovered that not too long ago. Of course, I didn't get any of them, but that's fine. Can't eat any of the food. Leroy Jenkins is a vendor in this game, and look at him. He's wearing the Leroy Jenkins garb. Well, they really went all out on these festivities. The Leroy's Spicy Fried Chicken. Chicken's so good it's worth dying for. I'm gonna eat some of that. Just for the sake of eating it and saying I did. And I'm gonna sit right here by Leroy. I can't get in there, but that's fine. He's even got a chicken sitting there with him. So I gotta do these quests. Whatever quests are available. There's a couple trivials over there. I don't think that's anything related to this. Okay. kind of quest you got? Time to reflect. Correctly answer one of Lori's questions about the history of Azeroth. His name being Lori. That's funny. I don't know. Let us test your knowledge of history. Thane Kurdran Wildhammer recently suffered tragic loss when his valiant griffin was killed in the fire. What was the griffin's name? Who? I don't know. Skyree. I had a 25% chance of getting it right, and I did it. Okay, so you'll complete that quest for me. 102 gold in the bag. Thank you. Defeat Lord Kazak in the Blasted Lands. Whatever he said. Dragon Nightmare at one of the portals to the Emerald Dream. I'm sure, buddy. Is that a trivial quest? Looks like it. Okay, so is that it? Like there's nothing more to do? Can I do that other quest from you? No. Alright, well I guess that's it. This is the extent of this. Actually, there's another dude standing here. Celebration package. Increases all experience and reputation gains by 17% until the celebration ends. That's adorable. Is there a mount? No? I don't know who Edwin Van Cleef is. You can get a corgi. Okay. I will buy the corgi. Because of course I will. Why not buy the celebration package? That'll help me out with some of the rep grinds. Timeless Mechanical Dragonling? Sure, I'll buy the toy. That'll probably never come up again. That looks like all that's left. All the rest of this is just charged stuff. And I already have crafted Cloak of War. For some reason, I've already got this appearance. Ah, that's soulbound. Yeah, not gonna get that. Alright, there's nothing else here that's worth anything. Consume this. That is consumed. New corgi. New toy, and I'm gonna activate that. And that doesn't change anything. And then that guy. Cool. Alright. Got those before they got removed. Historian Jupa. Without history, there would be no future. Thank you for that insight, dog. Wait a minute. Those are the quest guys that I was just talking to, and now they're dogs. I see what it did. I'm not quite that ridiculous. I could discern things. That's seriously, that's everything, right? I'm not about to walk out having not bought something. That appears to be all. I have to go all the way up there to do the originals quest, and it gives me 150. I can get 150 time warp badges so easily. I could just do Warlords. I could do 2 Warlords of Draenor dungeons because I'm a tank. I get the 50 bonus, so that really wouldn't benefit me any. All right. Well, I think I've participated in the festivities enough. It's time to go and kill the dude at the Throne of the Four Winds. Let them have their fun with that guy. I guess I gotta come back tomorrow and kill him again, so I can maybe get them out. There's the raid that I need to go to, way over there. I'd also like to use that since I can get reputation gains increased by 17%. Who would I want to do that with? I haven't gotten the Netherwing Drakes yet from Outland. I've been doing some questing over here. And I've actually managed to find Netherwing eggs. Netherwing eggs are supposed to be stupendously rare because everybody is still looking for them because nobody still has all of this rep grinded up, it seems. So that would be pretty handy to boost my rep with them because those eggs only give you like 200 rep. Which is so much more annoying than grinding up Order of the Cloud Serpent in Pandaria. Those eggs were 500 rep until you got the Revered token. I'm on the wrong side. I'm supposed to be over here. Yep. Is this Azeroth version? Nope. Azeroth version is... Battle for Azeroth version is not active. I'd have to go to that guy to enhance that nightmare. There's 2 versions of this. First of all, the vanilla version, which is what you're seeing, and then the Battle for Azeroth version, the bad version, where there's a bunch of Battle for Azeroth, Azerite world quests popping up everywhere, and there's the Great Worm from Beyond, which flies around. And those things are very frustrating because they'll just fly around like worms do. I didn't know that those things even existed until I was flying through here one day over by that statue, and I saw the Great Worm from Beyond flying around, and I thought, well, that looks like the Male Muncher mount. And so I flew and I sat on top of that statue, and I thought I'd try and kill him, and maybe he has a drop. So I landed on top, and I did the taunt, and he flew over to me and one-shot me. And I was like item level 200 back then. So to be one shot by something that's 10 levels lower than me while I've got pretty decent gear on was a little bit frustrating. And so I looked him up, and all it is just something to punish people for having flying in Battle for Azeroth. Very stupid. You had to fly just low enough where you wouldn't get attackinated by one. But you see these guys down here level 35s. So this is the vanilla version, because if this was the BFA version, obviously everything would be level 50. What variation of Oldham do I need to do to have a chance? Nope. I can do it on any difficulty, so I'm going to do it on 25 Heroic, because the stuff will be worth more gold, I think. Yep. Also, don't let me forget before the end of the night, I want to go back to Revendreth and check and see how much longer those auctions have and make sure somebody did not outbid me on that one little pet. Okay. Stop flying. Stop flying, please. Stop. Just existing. I didn't even have an attack out. Just existing made him drop health. Okay. That's all 3 of them. That is all 3 of them. Please stop being here. What is going on? Why are they still gathering strength? Oh, did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. I got turned around. I think they one-shot me, don't they? If they hit full gathering strength? That would be the first time I've ever died in this raid. There we go, right? From the remaining Windlord, but they're all dead. Nope, he's back to 100. They're all back to 100. Okay, something's bugged. I might have to leave. Oh, no, they just decided they were done. Something got bugged there. That's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my loot and then hop over to the big man himself in the middle. Alright, and the tornado is here. Okay, he's dead. No, don't send me back. Alright, didn't get it. I also got the Zephyr's Call, which I have gotten dozens of from this thing. Alright. That's fine. 10 recorded attempts according to rarity. I've run this raid many more times besides that, but that's fine. We'll come back next week and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. That raid right there is going to be my next Ice Crown. Guaranteed. While I'm here, I might as well go to this dungeon. I think it has to be done on normal mode. It can be done on heroic mode too. For the other Drake. Which I found out both of those can be found in the black market auction house as well in those boxes. After I get done with this one, I'll probably go back to Stonecore and run that a couple dozen times. But while I'm locked out of the instances, one thing I've been enjoying doing has been going and killing mobs in Korthia, because there's bosses in Korthia that have chances to drop mounts or things for mounts, like the tasty mushrooms. Yeah, those guys. I don't have Dark Maul yet. Also the Razorwing eggs. Yeah, I don't have the Dusklight Razorwing yet. I did get this morning. The Callow Flayed Wing. I burned through, what was it, 90 of those guys before I finally got the egg to drop. So that was exciting. It's crazy to think nowadays I can just jump past these guys and not have to worry about them, but I have done time walking in this dungeon before. I don't think I can make that jump. No, I can't. I am now stuck here. Alright, well. You cannot fall to your death in this dungeon. Because you just get spun back to the beginning. You can do that time skip on a Havoc Demon Hunter, because you can do the air dash. But this guy, I have Infernal Strike. So you have to really get the timing right on this jump to be able to go all the way across there, and it's a waste of time. He's gonna aggro onto me. No, he isn't. Okay. That Ghost Soldier was looking right at me. I like how the Lurking Tempest will look right at me and he's like, "Aha! I see you, and therefore I will play dead." But all the rest of these guys just don't care. Watch this guy. I get right here, and there's a trip line right there. I know it's inefficient to kill that thing, but I do it anyways because, I mean, I get to have the red sky pennant, and I can sell that for a gold. Yeah, there was a theory floating around for a while that you had to kill the young storm dragons in order to get a chance at this mount. But like many myths about spawn conditions, I don't believe that's true. Just like the theory that you had to complete the quest line in Stonecore in order to get a chance at the drop for the Vitreous Stone Drake, and that you had to do it on heroic mode, and that you couldn't skip the first boss. People get superstitious about those sorts of things. Alright, what do you got for me? You got the Sky Shard ring. Alright, well... back to the beginning I go, then. Not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna burn my instance lockout on Stonecore just because I'm set on getting Vitreous Stone Drake. That's the one I want to get. It's probably quicker for me to just Hearthstone. I've had questions about this character being named Mike J. Nelson before. And I named him that because of Michael J. Nelson of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Just like, my healer, the Resto Shaman's name is Kevin Murphy, also of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I imagine that by the time I'm done, I'll wind up having an alt named after every person that ever played on that show. There's a skeleton laying by the Stormwind portal? It's odd. Alrighty then. Oh, I'm on my... I've started to work through Mists of Pandaria a good bit, and I've got all of the Order of the Cloud Serpent mounts. I talked about that a bit ago, but this is the first one of the Gemstone Panther mounts that I've gotten. And I could not believe that, A, you have to have the 20,000 gold magic item from whatever his name is, Big Krog, or what, I don't remember his name, the little goblin that walks around in front of Siege of Agramar. You have to have that just to be able to make one, but you have to have the yellow, the blue, the red, and the green one to put together to make the Onyx one, And then you have to get the other ones all over again. So that's kind of upsetting. But I did grind up jewel crafting on this character in Pandaria. Was it Thursday night? So I've got that up to 75. And then in the same night, I grinded up Pandaria mining on my hunter alt so that I could make the Riddle of Steel, which was so annoying to grind up because I had to have so much Golden Lotus, and I'm still like having a really difficult time getting Motes of Harmony. I think back to all the times that I ran through farming up rep for Emperor Xiaohao and killing all of those guys in the what are those bowls called on the fiery path that goes up to that area you can't access anymore? Ordon? It says it right here. No, it says it right here. Yeah, Ordon. Killed all of those Ordon Firewatchers and got so many of those Motes of Harmony and just threw them away, never thinking that I'd wind up needing them. Alright, I estimate that I have run this thing about 860 times at this point. Rarity will not indicate that. Rarity thinks I've done it like less than 200 times, which is ridiculous. But I've got this thing down to a pattern. The shortest time that I've actually recorded, back whenever I actually recorded my times for this, was 83 seconds from the opening gate back to the opening gate by the teleporter behind Slabhide. And that was on this Demon Hunter. I don't know if my time would be any better running it if I was on the Havoc version of it. I don't think it would be. Like, I feel like Vengeance is better for speedrunning things. Mostly because Infernal Strike lets you jump over stuff that might be in the way. Nothing but the Rose Quartz bands again. I might actually set a timer just to see what my time is from start to finish. Yeah, set a timer. Or a stopwatch, rather. Okay. Alright, Stone Core's been reset. Yes, I did. Okay. And, start. I missed a couple of those jumps. Dang it. I think it's faster to do this, rather than letting your character just continue to glide. It's faster to glide hop like that. And then to take the Infernal Strike whenever it's available. The slow part of this is that you have to wait for Slabhide to actually land. I feel like I've gotten here just as he was turning around before, so I'm slowing that by a couple seconds. I'm in combat. Nope, don't do that. And stop. A minute 13. Okay. I'm rusty. I haven't speedrun that dungeon quite as hardcore as I used to. 109 attempts, it says. That is such a lie. Which I just got rarity recently. Oh, Shepard, I don't know why you're talking to me. Who is this? Oh, I got a Discord message. I'll have to read that later. Haven't heard from that guy in a while. Alright. Wow, look how far behind I am. That giant has already walked that far forward. Because he spawns right there next to that rock snake thing, whose name I can never pronounce correctly. And then starts walking backwards into the cave, but appears that far along. I'm already lagging. I guess I'm glad I'm not timekeeping this time around. Yeah, and Slap Height's feet were already on the ground. I'm in combat again. Come on. Convenient to have that little shadow melt thing that takes me out of combat immediately. And if I remember right, the description of the shadow meld ability says that you'll regain aggro as soon as you come back out. Any threat is restored versus enemies still in combat upon cancellation of this effect. Yeah, that doesn't work. This is just like the camouflage ability that the hunters have. You drop all aggro once you use it, and then you don't just magically regain it once you're out of combat, or once you're out of cloak. Excuse me? I put the sigil too far forward. Oh my gosh, I missed him again. That one rock giant is probably... Oh my... No, wait a minute. Am I misunderstanding how that giant works? He starts his little animation loop as soon as the dungeon begins, I thought. I didn't think he started the animation loop as... That is confusing now. I feel like I have a worse time because I hit Mana House those 2 times way out of sync. That's odd. I'm gonna have to rethink how I approach these dungeons now. Y'all coming? You're gonna see a big mob of them rushing straight at me in just a second, because whenever one mob aggroes and walks through a whole big old horde of another mobs. Yep, here he comes. Look at him. Here he comes. You never see 2 crystal spawn giants standing there. He's aggroed to me. I'm gonna stand here and wait. I'm gonna sacrifice the speed run. The other crystal spawn giant's like, oh, we're walking this way now. Look at him. Oh. All of the enemies that I passed earlier are now en route. Is that it? I thought there'd be more. Where's the Red Karaji battle tank show? Well, that was a lot less than I thought there'd be. Alright. Yeah, I was expecting all those guys to be with him, too. Suppose I was mistaken. I should be able to run this 6 more times before the instance lockout. Come on, Millhouse. I'm annoyed that I'm waiting on him. Come on. There is an invisible wall right there on the edge. Right there. And if I'm standing at the wrong angle, my Infernal Strike will not go past it. Still no mount. There's been way more times than you're supposed to have to run this dungeon that I have done this thing and have yet to get the mount. It's saying I have a 67% chance of getting the mount now. Up here, this little rarity clock, which you can't see because my webcam's in the way. Here, we'll do this. There. This little clock right here says that I've run it 112 times and have a 67.56% chance of getting it. I haven't gotten it. And believe me, I've looked into every myth about the drop chances of the thing. I thought maybe it's a misprint and it doesn't actually drop from normal mode. It only drops from heroic, and so I've burned 800 something runs on this dungeon for nothing, but people confirm that they've gotten it off of heroic. What is that? Broken pillar. Why have I never seen this? Dwarf runestone. Might of the Earthen. I mean, 13 gold and I can get dwarf runestones fairly easily. Y'all shush. Oh, there's more of you back here. There. Oh dear. What if I just let him finish? I have never actually seen him finish Impending Doom. He got interrupted. I have never seen him finish the spellcast. He's getting bigger. Okay. Oh, he gets tired and stops, and they get kicked off the platform anyways. Because that's supposed to be the joke about Millhouse Manastorm, is that he's always talking big, and, you know, oh my goodness, he's the master villain with the master plan, and everybody needs to be afraid, and he always gets his comeuppance. Even in Shadowlands. The Other Side dungeon. Wasn't he in that with his wife? And, he pulverized them again? Or was that a different dwarf I'm thinking of? No, it had to be, because that voice is so recognizable. He was also in the Trial of the Crusader in Northrend. I'm pretty sure. Didn't he introduce, like, whatever demon that is that he pulled out of the Twisting Nether that's supposed to be one of the bosses? Which I'm going to be going there in a little bit anyways while I've got this rep token active. But he would, like, summon the demon. He's saying, "Your power is mine to command, and everyone will hail the might of the Millhouse Manastorm." And then the demon's like, "Your meddling will be your undoing, dwarf." And so the whole thing about that boss is, oh, we weren't expecting this trial of the Crusader. You might want to take care of this before he gets loose and we have the Burning Crusade all over again. I think he killed Millhouse in that one. That has to be a different dwarf. Because we just saw Millhouse alive in the Shadowlands. That has to be a different dwarf. I'm at instance lockout now anyways. So I can head over to Northrend. Well, no, I can't because Trial of the Crusader's an instance. Ah, I've got one more run I can do. Cool. And it's says my lockout will last for 37 minutes. I got the Termination Axe from here one time, and I thought I was a millionaire. I haven't gotten this yet? Oh, not available in personal loot. I was going to say, I've gotten basically every transmog from this dungeon 100 times over at this point. Just like with the Burning Crusade, I've gotten basically all of those transmogs just during the quest line where I had to get the manta rays and their reputation grinded up. I don't even remember the name. It started with a K. We had to do the repeatable quest over and over again and kill that boss over and over again. I got most of my Burning Crusade transmogs, or BOEs, I should say, not transmogs, because I haven't gotten the Warcraft from Kel'Thuzad. I'm still running around with these Bastion Warcrafts. Yep, there it goes. Okay, we're locked out. Yeah, these guys right here, the Nether Riding Rays. Pretty neat, there's 5 of them, and you have to get rep with... is it... I didn't get it on this character? No, I got it on my mage. That's annoying. It's like Kunlai or Kun... I know it's not Kunlai, because that's Pandaria, or Kunrai, or... whatever it is. Getting messages from Steam about my wish list. There's nothing really, nothing in Tol Barad I want. I've already been to Hyjal. What is in the Twilight Highlands? Where is the Twilight Highlands? I don't remember. I guess we'll take a look. It's vanilla. This is Eastern Kingdoms, but I'm off continent. It would get fatigued to try and fly. Well, that's a short enough gap. I should be able to fly back. Where am I? Oh, I just TP'd this far away. I could have flown here in 5 minutes. Well, that's annoying. There's the Dark Moon dirigible. Oh, that's got enemies on it. Look at that. I see a red name. Sky Shredder. Well, that's a fun, happy name for a purple dirigible. I've been here before. Yeah, there's that weird looking thing. Isn't there a archaeology dig around here? Like, right here? No, I'm thinking of a different zone. Obsidian Fort. Where's Onyxia's lair in relation to this? Bastion of Twilight. That doesn't have anything I would want. That was something else I was thinking about earlier. Was Onyxia's lair and might go there. That looks like the top of the Firelands raid. It's odd. Okay, there's the excavation site I was thinking of. There's nothing really over here for me. I might just Hearthstone out of here. I mean, there's a dig site right there, but I doubt that's going to have any toll of here. Yep. was I gonna do during instance lockout? I don't remember. I can't do any time walking. Maybe I'll just go to Korthia. I'll do current content for a change. I'll actually play the content that they specifically made for people at my level and my item level to engage with. Also, 224. That axe that has never been available to players brought up my item level that much, which, by the way, was that actually... I need to clear out my bags. Was that any... What did I need to replace with this? I'm not replacing anything with this. Both of my rings are fine. Okie dokie. Clear the bags out. I'm not selling Leroy's spicy fried chicken. You'd have to be mad. I'm not selling Pentium Edge just in case there's an issue with the thing that I have now. Turn the Imbiber into a cloud, allowing them to fall slowly from great heights and float over water surfaces. Last a minute. I'm not going to sell that. Sell all this garbage down here and get to... I can't sell anima. I just tried to sell anima. I don't need a callous bone. Open a relic chest in Korthia. You can get a ring from that. That's not related to the secret mount. And then those leggings are nothing. Okay. So I'm actually sitting on 2 eggs because I went to kill Indasta, and I still don't have the red primal raptor, and I got aggravated because, again, the cobalt primal direhorn did not drop, and so I went and killed the local dinosaurs and got myself an egg finally after 262 attempts. I got the other 2 raptors so easily and so handily while I was farming the bones for the albino, or not the albino, the bone white primal raptor. And then just trying to get that 1/3 egg was such a pain. Okay, was that all the dailies? Yes. Sanctuary of Guidance. I have, oh no, there is a daily right there. Broker's Bounty. Okay. And I'm going the wrong way. Broker's Bounty, that's that paper that's stuck to the shrine up here. Yep. Kill Ripmaul. Don't mind if I do. And I gotta keep the eyes peeled for the invasive mushrooms. That's the... Nope, that's one right there. I'm so used to there being... Oh, no. Give me a second. The game freezes every time I mouse over one of my add-ons. Let's see. Where is this mushroom? It's right there. Nope. Stop. Come on. There we go. Oh, we get nothing valuable. No tasty mushrooms. And Relic Breaker's up. That's too far forward. Alright, well, we'll just do this. If you want to be a goofball, there. It's so annoying that whenever you're in combat, you can't mount up. I can understand it for PvP, but don't have that for PvE. That is so stupid. There's another invasive mushroom, and I'm gonna pass that up for now because I want to get the relic breaker real quick. I really don't remember if she drops a mount, but there's other rare things that could drop from these guys. Might drop a toy. Also, this puts me in prime position for the stolen cryptograph, but also these guys over here drop the razorwing eggs. I've only ever gotten one. And you gotta have 10. Alright, well, I guess I get to go the long way around where I'm gonna pull everything and its brother. Look at that, I'm already getting mites. Yep. Yep. Keep them coming. It's not like I was en route to do anything. He's already dead. It's all this crap that follows me around. Oh, no, he's not already dead. Somebody abandoned him. Can I can grapple over there. I'll grapple over there and get him over here myself. I'll take the initiative. Of course, he might have killed whoever it was, too. That boss is by no means for everyone. Come hither, fool. Nope. Nope. Not that that would do any damage to me. But I'm still not a fan of taking damage. Oh, there's the guy that was originally having issues with this. Would you stop, please? Thank you. Oh, he's aggroed to me. My bad. I didn't realize I was walking him everywhere. Okay. I'm taking damage unnecessarily. And I got a soul wing crescent out of it, or soul twinning crescent. That makes 2 of those I haven't used yet. Nothing else has spawned. Could fight this guy, he drops the eggs. Oh, that guy's already got the mount from it too, look at that. I don't know how some people have time to just sit here for days and days on end and farm those eggs. They have such a depressingly low drop rate. Is that invasive mushroom? Yes, it is. Would you stop? Is this mount still in the game? The one that you get for the doing everything at Mythic 15? I got a tasty mushroom. Nice. 4 more to go. I'll have me a Dark Maul. Not too shabby. Let's see, I need 6 installed cryptographs. Those are those little white circles. I think. It's been a while since I've really spent any major time and forth here. Unless... Nope, that's just a little brown cube there. Okay. There's some kind of little white circle that you have to gather for daily. Yep. Okay. Over here. And these guys don't drop anything but gold. That's of any value. Onward. I got a thing from that. That's a two-handed sword. Ugh. I need one more of those guys, and there's one right here. Good, mission complete. I gotta go up here. And I'll just go plowing right through the bad area here. Aggroing absolutely everything. But if I remember, I've got the comfortable saddle on, so... I should not get knocked off my horse. Excuse me. Thank you. Aha. There's a mountain you can get from Popo's Potion Patrol. I do remember that. There's something that comes out of this portal right here. And it does have a depressingly rare chance. Where's that cache? Will you just stop? Stop. Stop, I said. You're a humanoid. Why are you not getting frozen by the trap? Hey, come. Stupid little owl. Yep. I did not mean to drop that sigil, but my finger got stuck on the key. It was wedged between the keys, if you can believe it. Okay. Continuing with our owl associate and whoever this man is, Charms. Job, I'm sure. What is this fire cat that people have been getting? I don't have a sun-warmed fur line. What is that from, and why do I not have it? Everybody's suddenly popping up with this. As soon as I get to a stopping point here, because I've got to pay attention to the owl, I'm going to look that up and find out how to get that. Is that in the shop by chance? Is that where this is? Mounts. Oh. So they just must have just added this. And people are starting to buy it. That's what it looks like. People are buying it because it's a cat. And it looks like it has a Juna's necklace on it. So I know that's, I mean, that's probably the furthest thing from it. But first glance, that looked like that head adornment that the character wears. Aha! Man tried to sneak up on my owl compatriot. I saw it. You'll never get away with it. Is it a questionable mushroom? Do I still have any of those on me? That you can eat and everything looks like the jailer? I'm not seeing them offhand. I might just be too sleep deprived. Evolving mushroom. That turns me into a mushroom, doesn't it? Yes! And now I am the fungus! Oh, I'm lagging behind. Even my character's voice changes to be a high-pitched, cartoony mushroom noise. Alright, well, I'll just sit here. I don't know how to avoid this. I do not know how to avoid getting that 20-second silence. That is the longest silencing effect I've seen since the mythic Sinstone construct in Halls of Atonement. I didn't get the mount, but I did get a belt I'm about to go sell because it's completely worthless. What can you get from this guy again, as far as mounts? The Forsworn Aquilion, which you don't actually get the mount itself, you get the intact Aquilion core so that you can go put that in one of the mounts that's hiding in Bastion. There's a cave that those guys sit in. And then Dusklight Razorwing. So it just gives you the eggs or the cores. It doesn't actually drop its own mount. And it does drop Vespera Harmony, which I've already gotten from him before. That's annoying. I thought he actually gave you a mount. Look at that guy setting off fireworks. How fun. Make it random noise. I forgot I got herbalism off of this character. Come over here, bears. Everybody pile up. So I can kill you all at once. Oop, that's Rip Maul. Never mind. Opportunity like this only comes once per Christmas. I'm not using that. I'm gonna need those whenever all these guys show up. Ah, they're doing the evade thing. I'm glad I interrupted that. My thumb was off of my thumb button. What you got for me? Heavy spectacle. Okay. A little more work, please. Yep, I see an alpha. Okay, almost done already. Gosh. Picking up large numbers of these bears at one time certainly helps out on the percentages. And I wouldn't want to kill a grommet. There's no reason to kill a grommet. That probably gives like 2%. Yep, everybody come here. I've got something special for you guys. Uh-huh. I don't know why any Vengeance Demon Hunter would ever go anything but Bastion as their Covenant selection, because that Elysian Decree does such good damage. For a tank, that's good damage. I tried and failed soloing Plaguefall. Was it Sunday, I believe it was? I'm at 93%. I tried soloing it Sunday, and I got through the first boss very easily. Because of just burning him down with Decree. There was no real DPS check on him healing himself over time. But that stupid second boss, the dude that puts the poison dot on you, the only way I've seen people beat that guy is by using the Potion of Refreshment or Potion of Purity or whatever in the heck it is that you get from Bastion in front of, what is it, Temple of Courage. And it's a one-time pickup only. You can only ever get it once. Meaning that in order for me to try that with a Vengeance Demon Hunter, because, I mean, I'm very comfortable with this class, I would have to restart. I'd have to start a new character. And pick Bastion, or pick anything, but just go to Bastion and pick up that vial that's sitting there. And I have a Beast Mastery Hunter, but I seriously doubt I'd be able to survive Domina. Like, the Vengeance Demon Hunter is basically my best shot. I have a Guardian Druid. I don't think that would do anything. The one good thing about the Beast Mastery Hunter is if that guy puts a poison dot on me, I do have Stone Form. But at the same token, I mean, I just have all these potions. I have Anti-Venom and Soul Purity. And those are supposed to be able to remove curses or diseases or plagues. But neither one of them did anything. Purifying Draft, that's what it's called. That you can get from Temple of Courage. And it only has 3 charges on it, too, so once you pick it up, you have 3 attempts to kill that boss. And that's the only speedrunning method I've seen, or soloing method I've seen to get through that. I didn't already have the Shardhide leather belt on this character. How many times have I killed that guy? 400 or 500 times at this point? There's no reason why that was just added to my collection. I mean, hey, it's fine. I'm glad I didn't miss it. Soul trash. Certainly don't need it. I don't really need Champion's Pelt either, and they're too easy to get. That guy had a lot of relics. Did you hear that? My gosh. Okay. One more spot to go. What is my lockout looking like? I should be good now, right? Yeah. Tell you one thing I could do. I could drop out because I've already got my Paladin, Badoinkas, at the Spires of Iraq. Waiting for that Phoenix to spawn. Wow, 17th anniversary. Nice. Oh no. Blessing of Protection just protected me from fatal fall damage. Alright. Thanks, buddy. That was... I did not realize I was standing right on the edge. I saved myself. Because see, with this mount, I can just glide right off the edge. Everything's fine. Wild Sea Cradle has flight. I don't see the body of the dragon sitting down there, so I should be good to walk away and get a drink and also read this text. Keep the stream up so you'll get the views. Thank you. Gosh. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I don't think I'm going to run Stone Core anymore tonight. I am going to go check Revendreth before I get off. Just to see. But I actually already have a drink in here. I forgot about them. I'm going to kill this dude. And then probably just go to bed. Guess we'll take a look at my mount collection while we're waiting. Don't have very many at all. I only have 154 mounts, but every one of them is dear to me. I don't remember what actually gave me the albino drake. It's funny, every one of them is dear to me. I don't even remember how you get this mount. It's from a quest. Oh no, it's from an achievement. Okay. Monty Battle Bear. That one was easy peasy. I got this like day 4 of Shadowlands. Because somebody had already figured out in the beta that you can, or not the beta, the PTR, you can get this guy from the unusually large mushrooms. This, I don't remember how I got it. It's this crazy bear with big old teeth. And then there's the result of my work with the Order of the Cloud Serpent. That was annoying, having to go back there. And trying to remember to go back and do the dailies for them every day was just frustrating. Golden Lotus was easy because of trying to get the sky crystals in the Mogushan. No, I don't want to say Mogushan vaults, but that little temple down in the ground where you can go through and loot the boxes or kill the enemies, and they'll drop possibly sky shards. I got the Black Primal Raptor 3 times now from the Isle of Giants. Cannot get the red one. I hope it's not like the Red Karaji Battle Tank where you have to crack 100 eggs in order to get it. I think you get this for killing the boss in Agramar. Which means I need to make a Horde character and come kill Anduin on the throne in Stormwind. This I got on my 4th attempt in Vault of Archivon. I never ride these. They're funny. They're funny as they can be when they jump, though. I love these things. I love the yak mounts. They spring so enthusiastically into the air. It's adorable. But I just don't ride them. The turtles was the first reputation I grinded. I got the Tushi Pandaren, what is that thing? The tabard, and wore that, and that was the very first reputation mount I got 2 years ago. I've only ever gotten this thing to drop once. I've heard people say they've gotten Blue Drake to drop 3 or 4 times before they finally got Azure. I hope that's not the case with me, because I hate getting redundant rear mounts. It's so annoying. This guy took 8 hours to get, grinding those bones. I don't know why this is considered a mount. That's really weird. I didn't even know that was in the list. I bought this guy. Because I haven't done anything with Garrison. I have not gone through the Garrison of Warlords of Draenor, and I need to. I just haven't done it yet. This guy took all day to grind. With the war beads. Look at you! That's the other guy that comes from Firelands. What is that thing called? Pureblood Firehawk. There's the betrayer of me, the guy that threw me off the ledge. This was the first mount that I bought. Just because it was there, not because of utility. This was the first mount that I bought from the store, and the only reason I bought it is because I saw everybody else flying around, and I thought, okay, well, there has to be, like, flying-type mounts. I'm still stuck to the ground because of the time I had, like, the basic riding skill, so I thought, maybe if I buy a flying mount, I'll be able to fly, and then I bought it, and I was still stuck to the ground. This thing took 2 days to grind for. I hated Emperor Xiaohao. Took 243 attempts to get invincible. Beautiful, beautiful horse. Got this on my first attempt. First attempt, Mythic Siege of Ogrimmar. I got it, and I didn't even know a mount came from that. I was just so enamored by the fact that I could go into old raids and kill bosses that were dramatically higher level than I was. I did not buy this. This was given to me for some reason. I don't remember why. This is the only PvP mount I own. Oop. There he is. Wait, come back. No, come back. There we go. What did I get? I got nothing? How did I get nothing? I must not have put enough damage on him, and I have to wait 15 minutes for him to respawn. You don't have... You're not limited to killing him once per day, are you? You sure are. I did not even know that. You're limited to killing that guy 1 time a day. I was completely unaware of that. I killed him at about 4 o'clock this morning. Oh, that's frustrating. Anyways, mounts. Rivendar's Death Charger is the first mount that I grinded out. I went to the dead side of Strathholm and got him on my 11th attempt. That was the first time I ran a dungeon over and over just to get the mount. And I was so happy when I got it. I've gotten the Sanctum Gloom Charger 4 different times. One of them was on stream. And I couldn't believe it, but then I looked online and sure enough, other people were having the same thing happen. This guy took 3 attempts. That was a frustrating thing. I still haven't gotten Midnight or the Fiery Warhorse, obviously. I got Squeakers and the Steam Scale for free. The only mount I've ever bought off the shop has been the one horse that looks like Midnight. I'm sure I'll find it in the list. And then the Aspect of the Ancients, or whatever that thing's named. I am not looking forward to the grind of all the ore that I have to go through and all of the jewel crafting I have to go through to get the rest of these Panthers. That is just, oh gosh. This is the second mount that I grinded through. Kealthus, Sunstrider of the Magister's Terrace. It took me, I don't remember how many attempts, but I remember it was 2 weeks to get that guy. I was so happy. Warforged Nightmare. That was the one that I bought. I actually bought that one because it looked fantastic and it's gold and red. Oh, that one came in the pack because there were 2 mounts together for the price of 1. Great. This one I got not even knowing you could get a mount from fishing, and when I first got it, I was like, what is that? I mounted it, it's like, it goes so slowly. I don't want to ride on this. Every mount that I have walks faster than this. I thought it was a stupid trash mount, so I never rode on it. I need equipping new ledges. But that's all of my mounts. Nothing fascinating. I'm still proud that I got Corcoran Juggernaut on the first try, though. And the Flame Talon of Last Resort on the 7th attempt. And maybe, if I ever get to see the boxes being sold at the black market auction house, I'll be able to buy some of those bad boys. And let me put Kevin Murphy. Where is he? Dread Wastes. Oh, here. He's my herbalist, I forget. I put him out there so I could farm Golden Lotus. I'm gonna go to the black market auction house because this is my money character. This is the one that I used to have all of my money on before. It just got all strewn about. Nope. We have to observe the Noble Garden animation. Look at that. Big old 7-foot tall, 300-pound Draenei with bunny ears. This game is weird. Alright. I'm gonna put this character. I don't know why I hovered over that. I'm just gonna leave the mouse there. Really haven't tried a whole lot. Still lots of things I need to try. And hopefully this game will be around long enough for me to try everything. I'm sad that I'm getting into this game so late. I started towards the beginning of BFA. And I feel like I've missed so much. But then again, maybe I'm happy that I got in late enough where there's lots of old content for me to go back and do. Because I started during BFA, the tragedy that expansion represented for so many people. Why am I covered in goop? Covered in orange paint. I'm going the wrong way. The tragedy that expansion represented for so many diehard players who have been playing the game for years was lost on me because that was my introduction to the game and I didn't think it was too bad. And looking back, I could definitely see how other expansions Obviously, Wrath of the Lich King. Mist of Pandaria. I thought Mist of Pandaria was nice. I know a lot of the old heads hate it, but I enjoyed it. I've leveled characters through Mist of Pandaria and just got lost in that particular world. I liked it a lot. It wasn't as cold-blooded and edgy and terrifying as like Wrath of the Lich King, but it was upbeat. You know, that was fun to see. A lot more upbeat than the other expansions. Legion, I just hate looking at that place. Like it's everything's green. Like what do you see in this? Which I understand was a fairly decent expansion. A lot better than one. From the people I've spoken to about it, but it's just, the green aesthetic is just not a fan. And not green as in Mist of Pandaria where all the trees are green kind of green. I'm talking about green as in fell magic and fell energy everywhere. Alright, I only have 150 grand on this character, so I'm not well equipped at all to have any kind of a bidding war over anything over here. I'm not going to fatigue if I go over this, am I? I shouldn't. What is over here? Never been over here before. Is there anything over here? This appears to just be a bunch of derelict buildings. Doesn't have any value. No toys or enemies or any of that. Of course, there might be something over there, and I'm walking away from a secret that everybody knows about except me. Let's take a gander. Did anybody bid on that pet? Yep, somebody bid on it. Okay. Let's up the ante a little bit. Those things are annoyingly rare. We'll go 8,000. And that took me down a notch. Nobody wants this. Heroic Warforged. That's funny. And again, I have that one. But yeah, it's been saying 2 and 12 hours for a while, and this one will end last because everybody's bidding on it, and it extends the timer for everything that gets bid on. This one will go in a hurry. Yeah, I just hope that I'm hoping I wake up at a decent time in the morning when I don't have to immediately bound out of bed and rush to work, and I can go ahead and get up in the morning and check the auction house on this character and see if one of those special boxes is on the auction house and available. That would be pretty handy to bid on. I'd probably, for a starting bid, I would probably go 30k immediately just to be able to get the ball rolling in that direction. I'll probably get outbid in a hurry. Somebody will bid 70k, but I really want to try one of those boxes and get an unobtainable item. I saw some video some wonderful gentleman did where he was getting like he got all these different unobtainable transmogs. It was absurd. And a lot of them he couldn't wear either. But he got like the Reigns of the Plague Proto Drake. Raids of the Green Proto-Drake. That one dinosaur that you can get from Zul'Gurub. A lot of crazy stuff you got. But with that being said, I am done for this evening. Oh, by the way, yes, I do have myself on my desktop because I can. I will be back on this early in the morning as soon as I wake up before I go to work, and I'll check out those check out the black market auction house, see if any of those boxes have popped up, and then maybe tomorrow night I'll get back on and see what kind of a mount I get from the egg, because the egg should be hatching tomorrow for the hopefully the red primal raptor. But if not, then I've got to go back to Isle of Giants, which tomorrow is Tuesday, so everything resets on Tuesdays, which means I can go through the whole spiel all over again. I can go back to Undasta, I can go back to Shaw of Anger, all that sort of wonderful mess. This don't look like Christopher Columbus. Yeah, and what about it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Why aren't you working tomorrow? It's Tuesday. I am working tomorrow. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about me getting up early in the morning. I'm going to get up early in the morning, check the black market auction house, and then hightail it to the job site. Anyhow. I can't talk to you anyways. You didn't go bowling. I had to go bowling by myself. Which was really awkward. I didn't know if I should talk to the bowling ball or myself. I talk to myself already so much. Learn a lot of neat stuff that way. But I'll forgive this minor transgression. Just suffice it to say that the next time I see you, I will find the nearest ladder. Well, you could have called back or texted back. Called you and texted you. Since all you darn kids seem to do is text these days. I don't like texting. I just prefer to call. It's the easiest way for me to do whatever business with people. But anyhow, I will leave you with this wonderful shot of my glorious face. You were working. That's ridiculous. All right. Goodbye.